Hello YouTubers, Josh running from Future-Morphs with clutch 33. The male is a Scaleless caramel striped with no known heads. And the female is an orange, so a buff amelanistic head Scaleless caramel hypo striped. So the hypo and the amelanistic, they won't match, but yeah, we have combinations of normal, Scaleless, caramel, striped and buff is in the mix. So let's go have a look. So I started setting up the babies, and the first one was just a normal, but it's a normal, at least had Scaleless caramel striped amelanistic, so had Scaleless butter striped, so not a bad one, and it's a female. So if you want to get into Scaleless butter stripe but don't want to spend too much money, then something like this could be smart. Then the next one I set up, I thought, oh, it's also a normal, but no, it's a mask. So there is mask in the line as well. Probably it comes from the father, because the male doesn't have a, or the female doesn't have a Scaleless belly at all, or a mask belly at all. Oh, so many more. So yeah, the mom is just an orange, so I think the male is a Scaleless caramel striped mask. But well, mask, this is a male. Mask is one of the most useless morphs ever. They add a little bit, but if you want mask, then you can get some, but yeah, I don't think they're the most amazing morph ever. Then we have two male caramel masks. Well, this one, it's just caramel mask, but it has a cool head. Look at this. So yeah, two males. Head Scaleless, Amel, striped, of course. Then we have a male striped, that I think is mask as well. And then compared to that, we have a male buff striped. So you can see the color difference. So this is way more red, this is way more brownish. Then we have buff striped male number 2, that still needs to shed. And we have a buff striped female. So yeah, it is just buff striped, but yeah, basically had Scaleless butter, so still quite powerful to make some combinations. We have a caramel striped, let me check, a male, and another male. That all could be mask as well, but it's difficult to see. Another caramel striped male with a funky pattern. Then we have a female buff caramel striped, that's a little brighter in color. And then let's go to the Scaleless morphs itself. So this is a male Scaleless, possible mask, possible buff. I don't think it's buff on one hand, on the other hand it is pretty orange, but yeah, it's just difficult to see. If you see the belly, you would think, oh, that's definitely mask, but Scaleless gives strange belly patterns anyway. So I will sell it as a male Scaleless, possible buff, possible mask, but well, it's up to you to find out with breeding. This is also a Scaleless. Again, could be buff or mask, but well, if you compare these two, then this is a little bit brighter. So if I would have to guess, I would say this is a buff Scaleless, but it's not that clear always. Buff can be really subtle. This is also a female Scaleless, so female number 2. Then we have a Scaleless caramel with a funky stripe in the neck. So this is a male. We also have a female Scaleless caramel, number 1 and number 2, also with a funky stripe in the neck. So female 2, that was this. Then we have this one, so it definitely Scaleless, it's definitely striped, and well, I will show you. This is a male. Compared to this one, this is a female. I would say, well, this is a little bit more orange, but that is so bright red. So, well, I don't know if it's buff, could be mask influence as well, but yeah, if I would see these two, I would not be sure anyway. But then afterwards, this one was also there. So, well, if you see these 3, then I would say Scaleless striped, buff Scaleless striped. And this is male, female, female. But well, difficult to say because these are so different from each other. But I'm keeping one of these as well, because yeah, they are really bright orange. So they're not the morph orange, of course, but in color. So I like them. And the last one is a Scaleless caramel striped female. Could be buff, could be mask. I have no idea. You tell me. that was the last one from this clutch. Let's go to clutch number, I don't know, the next one. Yay!